What's going on, everybody? In today's video, we're going to be talking about how to tell if it's a good deal or not. So we're going to be going over characteristics of a good real estate investment deal. So whether you're doing in-house marketing and generating leads that are off market, or whether you're getting deals from real estate agents or on the MLS, you need to have a very quick and efficient way of telling whether or not it's a good deal. So I want to start this video by saying most of the deals out there, most of the leads that you're going to get are not going to be deals. So for me, like 90% of the leads that I get from my in-house marketing, from my direct mail, online marketing, things of that nature, are just not good deals. So I know right off the bat that just 90% of them are not going to be good. So you're looking for more of like the diamond in the rough properties, the 1 in 10, even like sometimes 1 in 25 that just, strike you as a good deal, which we'll talk about in this video. So don't be discouraged, if you get like 10 leads in a row and they're all just not great deals. Sometimes that's common. I mean, I've probably gotten like 100 leads in a row sometimes without getting a deal. And usually it takes me about minimum of 25, sometimes as many as 50 leads to get one really good flip. So I would try to hit those numbers rather than, thinking that every lead you're going to get is a deal, because I'll see investors like get discouraged too often. They'll get like 3 leads and none of them will be good deals. And they're like, oh my gosh, this marketing thing, it just doesn't work. And I'm like, no, that's not the way it works. You need to get like 25 leads and then tell me that there's no motivated sellers, or get 50. That's the type of numbers that you need to be hitting to really see these really good deals out there. So the second point I'd like to make is that when you're looking at deals, the fastest way to tell if it's going to be a good deal or not is if the seller calls you and says these two things. They'll say, I want to sell my house ASAP and the house needs a ton of work. So that is pretty much the definition of a motivated seller. Because in real estate investing, you're always looking for the motivated sellers. And most sellers, keep in mind, like I said, like 90% of them are not going to be motivated. Most are going to say, look, I want to sell in 6 months. I don't want to sell. I'll sell next year. And they'll say the house is in perfect condition, doesn't need anything done to it. So you're looking for the leads that say, like, I want to sell yesterday and the house is a complete trash pit. And the third way to tell whether or not it's a good deal is this. If you get a lead from directly from a seller or from a real estate agent and they want to sell the house for, let's say, $200,000. If you put that property into Zillow and the Zillow value is basically $200,000, it's probably not a good deal. Generally speaking, it's not going to be a good deal. There's always exceptions to the rule, but usually you're looking for a very large difference between what the seller's looking for and the Zillow value. So, if the seller called me and said, I want $100,000 for the house, and then I look at the Zillow value and the Zillow value is $200,000, that deal would have potential. Then I would take it to the next step, run it through the deal analyzer, come up with my numbers and make them an offer. But the Zillow rule of thumb is probably the quickest way to tell, whether this seller is in the ballpark as far as their asking price. So there you have it, the characteristics of a good deal. And just to recap this video, the first one is, keep in mind that most of your leads are not going to be ideal leads. Even if you're marketing to the right people, which, we have other videos that we talk about, only market to the motivated sellers. Even out of those people that call you, there's still only going to be like 10, 5, or maybe 15% of people that are going to be quote unquote motivated. And the motivated ones are going to be the ones that say, look, I want to sell ASAP and the house needs a lot of work. They typically have to meet both of those criteria for me to take the lead to the next level. And then the third one is just the Zillow value. Look at the property on Zillow, see what the Zillow value says. Zillow is not the most accurate thing in the world, but it'll get you in the ballpark. So you want to see a big difference between the Zillow value and what you'd potentially pay for this property and what the seller is looking for this property. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please give me a like, please subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. All right, bye.